David Cornelius with Best Choice Roofing, out here to do a roof inspection at 138 Clearview. So I'm very familiar with this neighborhood and what's going on with it. What you have is an architectural Iko shingle. And what's been going on with these roofs in the area is a lot of them have actually been installed with a cellophane that was left in place that didn't allow your shingles to seal. So right now you have a letter asking you to go ahead and pull the cellophane on these shingles in order to get it manually sealed. But what you have is a shingle that's now been up here for years. It's been flapping in the wind, and you've got dust, dirt, debris underneath these shingles. And what you have is an area that's not going to be good for sealing. Not only that, the main issue that's going on with the roof is the nails that are supposed to be holding these shingles in are no longer holding the shingles because they've been flapping in the wind. So here on your roof where you have the rake edge where you're supposed to have your high wind resistance to protect you, instead you have shingles that are flapping in the wind. So the big thing on all these roofs is that a lot of the areas where they've got technical work to do, for some reason those are the areas that ended up with the majority of these shingles. So we have this small section up front that almost every single shingle is affected by this issue. And then to try to peel the plastic off the shingle, not only am I going to have to fold it up, I'm going to have to somehow get underneath it to see what's going on, or I'm going to have to manually fold the shingle up in such a way that I can pull it. Then I'm going to be pulling these little pieces off. I'm not going to be able to, I can't even see where that piece went. And so as we try to get this off the roof, we're going to be running into the same thing. Certainly I'm sure that some pieces will come off without as much issue if you can get them started the right way. And I'm sure that Iko has a very spectacular way to get this thing done so it can happen without lifting these shingles and damaging them. So I want to continue on across the roof here. So not only are these shingles on every facet of the roof, they're on your rake edges. You're already missing some up here. So when we had this storm come through, it only had about 30 to 40 mile an hour winds here, which a roof rated for 110 miles an hour should not have any issue at all. But instead, because these shingles are all unsealed, now the nails have been pulled up, you're tearing these shingles, and these aren't shingles that just need to be glued down or have plastic pulled off. These are shingles that need to be replaced. This is a damaged shingle that nails will not hold it anymore. We have to replace it. We have to replace every one of these shingles that the nails have pulled through. They're not keeping any water out, they're just lifting in the wind. And putting cement underneath the whole thing is not going to do anything to protect it either, because again, you've got these holes. So now you're asking us to install a roof where the cement is going to be the only thing holding this roof on, which is against Florida building code and is not allowed. So I did not do this entire section because it's already getting dark. I can say that the area I hit, there's not many shingles that weren't affected. Backside of your roof, surprisingly, I didn't find as many. But the unfortunate thing about this is even the areas that I didn't think I found that many, if you actually get into it, it is not hard to find more of these going on because they're absolutely everywhere. Then you get up into these really technical areas where you have cement that holds these shingles down, but you've got cement that's holding the plastic down, which is exactly what's going to happen when we try to lift these shingles and put cement down there. It's just going to pull the plastic off, and it's still going to be a shingle that lifts in the air. So this is one of your penetrations that can leak inside your house. For some reason, none of these shingles are sealed down. Both sides. So this is against code. It's more than just a small issue. When we get over to this side, you actually have, and it is getting dark here, but this is an area that somebody was aware of. They stuck a nail in the face of it because it was flapping up and actually tore laterally across here. So more fun things with this roof and the installer. So again, we have a rake edge here with a lot of damage. We get down over here, we've got a valley. How we're gonna pull this cellophane out from underneath this valley to get this sealed, I'm not sure, because it's against code. It's gonna have to be pulled up All of these shingles are going to have to be taken out and replaced in order to get this done properly. Because again, it's not just a couple shingles, it's almost every single shingle on the roof. They're overdriven, they're not properly installed at all. Again, you see here nails that are completely blown through the shingle, and we're expecting to take care of this brand new home by putting some cement on the face of the shingle. So I appreciate the opportunity to check out your roof today. I'm absolutely prepared and equipped to help you handle this, and I do look forward to assisting. Thank you very much. David Cornelius, Best Choice Roofing.